Yes, we are back from the holidays, guys.
Ooh, we're back.
We're back. One of us has a cold and sounds like a pack of cigarettes.
What happened to you? Why did you get so sick?
My nephew coughed in my mouth.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Every time I see him now, whatever he has, I get. So.
Why are you guys so close?
Because he's 3.
In proximity.
Oh, he's 4.
Okay.
So he's like, come here. And then he's like...
He's got a lot of secrets to tell you.
So many secrets. Yeah. Yes. I bought him a doctor's kit, or Brent and I bought him a doctor's kit. And so he wanted to be near my mouth to check my mouth.
Of course.
Yeah.
I was actually on a plane today and was horrified by, like, I can handle a cough. I'm not a germaphobe at all.
Right.
But this one dude in front of me was, like, hacking up a lung, but, like, not even attempting to cover his mouth. I didn't know people did that anymore. I just thought everyone was, like, with it.
That's rude. Although,
so rude.
Last night I did attempt to cover my mouth, but I was, like, somehow missed and did fully cough on a man. Like, I did, like, a full, like, my hand missed my mouth, and he felt the wrath of my nephew's cold. But
it, like, generated a wave towards him?
Oh, yeah. A little, I don't know where I'm going. My head is a fog.
A wave of germs.
A wave,
it's okay.
Thank you. A wave of germs. But we're back. I'm so excited. People were like, how dare? And I was like, I get it. I get it.
I felt bad, but
did.
when you're on holidays, you don't have your laptop.
What are you gonna do?
A buzz in the afternoon. There's no time to record a podcast.
Literally, what happens between December 27th and the 30th? I will never know. I don't know what happens that week.
I ate a lot.
Oh, me too. A lot.
I made a lot of food mistakes.
Okay.
Just calorically speaking.
Oh, I don't even know what those are.
I ate a lot of calories, is what I mean.
No, I knew that, but I was just doing a little joke as if calories mean anything to me, really.
Who are those? I've never met a calorie that I didn't like.
Oof, that's certainly true.
Yeah, and now I feel okay. So New Year's has passed. What did you do for New Year's?
I was sick. And I was the first New Year's I've ever been sick, and I tried to rally, and I tried to drink and eat, and we had, like, cheese plate and everything at home.
Ugh.
I know. But I rang in the East Coast New Year's, and I was like, peace. And I was in bed by, like, 9:30. But the day after, which I will consider my New Year's, I drank the most amount of a bottle of champagne. Brendan had a sip. I drank a whole bottle, 8 Dominoes, and watched Sherlock.
Is drinking an entire bottle of champagne uncouth?
I mean, listen, I don't think so. I just wanted to celebrate.
I don't think I'm asking for myself.
Right.
I'm not. This is not a judgmental question because I also drank a bottle of champagne.
You did. Oh, I love champagne.
But me too. So
yeah,
we went out for New Year's. Well, we didn't go out. We stayed in Fort Lauderdale. We were in Florida, and we were like at a hotel.
That's fun.
So yeah, I was like, well, it's New Year's. I'm gonna get champagne. And then by like 8 o'clock, I was like, is it effing New Year's yet? Like, I'm ready to get out of here. I'm done with the evening.
Yeah.
But yeah, I put down a bottle of champagne, no problem.
That's not even a question. I listen, a bottle of wine or a bottle of champagne, listen, it's destroyed. Consider it destroyed.
Okay, so do you think that it's fair to say that a bottle of wine is a single serving?
For me, yeah. I mean, like, there's no, like...
Me too.
There's no, like, a glass of champagne is... Or this is 100 count. Listen, the bottle, I'm destroying it.
Thank God. I thought this was a me thing.
No.
I'm glad that this is not a me thing.
I think this is, yeah.
I'll go through a bottle of wine. Even like the next day, John will be like, you drank a bottle of wine? I'm like, yeah. That's not that big. That's regular.
You mean I just drank a regular amount of wine?
Yeah,
I guess I did.
I'm an adult woman. Let me live my life.
I literally once saw a bottle of wine in my fridge, like half drank, like someone corked it. And I was like, what is this? I've never seen this image before.
I just assume everything goes bad. I also have like a weird, even though I know wine's supposed to like breathe and whatever, but when you're drinking Apothic Red, I don't think that really accounts at all.
And I have a fear of things going bad too. Like nothing in my fridge. Like there was a carton of eggs in my fridge and they were going bad in like 2 days. And I was like, you know what? Eggs take, toss them. Because eggs take a long time to go bad. So I was like, I'm not playing this dangerous game. Hell no.
No. It's not worth it.
No.
It's too risky. Throw out eggs, throw out any kind of meat.
Oh.
I get rid of everything. I kept like Christmas leftovers for about 2 days, and I was like, oh, it's all gone rancid. Throw it all out.
Me too.
It was fine, but I want it out. I want it gone.
I mean, I bought some edamame from Trader Joe's, just dropping that out there. And I went to add some to a salad yesterday and I realized they had gone bad. I had to go sit on my couch and just go, well, I'm about to get food poisoning. And I just sat and like waited. I was terrified. I was terrified.
Tick tock.
Yeah, I was like, here it
Tick.
comes. No, but I was fine. But I threw it out with such vigor. I was like, get out of here. Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like just like a small dose of food poisoning it's what I need right now to just reset my body.
You know what? You're not, yeah, I've thought about it too, but I'm too emotional with the pukes. We've talked about this, but I mean, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Like, I remember this like show with Kirstie Alley. What was it called? Fat Actress. I loved, and
I remember.
She wanted to get a parasite, and I was like, she's making a lot of good points.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I sometimes think that, like, I think my stomach is like a cast iron skillet. I never get, it's like a cauldron. I never get sick.
Yep.
I've had like a mild food poisoning when I was in Paris once, but I still rallied for a bit.
That's good.
I was like, I'm fine. I would like go have a cocktail and then immediately be like, I'll be back in 10 minutes. And it was like, it was an ongoing thing.
Really?
But yeah, I'm like, hey, I just want to see what happens. It's like the stories, the tales that people tell after having food poisoning fascinates me.
Really?
Like, yeah, because it's just like, it sounds, I mean, I don't want it. That sounds so weird and messed up that I want to experience that.
But because it's so violent.
Like, it's just such a tall tale almost.
Oh.
Of like, wait. But I want to know all about it.
You don't want your butt to scream and your mouth to scream at the same time. Nobody. Just take it from me. It's not a good look when your partner sees you in what you can only describe as hell, and you're like, "Get away from me!" It's not. Although Brendan did wish upon me throwing up because I had we talked about this last podcast, but I had been like 10 years since I puked, but. He found some sort of happiness in it. So I can relate to you wanting to partake, but don't. It's not.
Yeah.
Although you do feel amazing after you puke. It sounds like we're promoting bulimia, which we're not. Everyone be healthy. Don't get weird.
Please be healthy.
Don't be a perv about this. Just be normal.
This is more of like a science experiment on my end.
Right. I will say, having not puked for 10 years and then having puked, I was like, man, I feel refreshed.
Yeah, you feel great.
I was like, this is horrible.
Sometimes it's all you need. But like if you're at like an amusement park and you're in like a hot atmosphere, that's a bad time to puke. Ooh. If you're at home and the air conditioning's on, yeah.
I don't think I've ever puked and went, well, this is the perfect situation in which I could barf.
There's none. It's such a bad time.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, yeah, we don't want to promote people not being healthy.
Everyone be healthy.
Be healthy.
Be healthy.
Please be healthy.
Don't.
We're just talking about.
Don't make it a deal, whatever. You guys. Everyone just be cool.
Everyone just relax about it. It's fine. Y'all know what I mean.
Yeah, just be cool.
Okay, so.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Yes.
What is your New Year's resolution? Do you make New Year's resolutions?
Yes, I do.
Did you talk about it? Did you write it on a dream board? Give me the rundown.
Okay, well, I did make a resolution. I, over the break, shot some sketches with my friend, pal Jason. And one of the
Jason DeRoss?
Jason D. Ross. And
Jason D. Ross.
We did a show in the summer, and one of the scenes we try to have sex with each other, but we can't because we have body issues. So, but we take our clothes off, and we're both wearing Spanx, and I'm wearing big underwear, and then he's wearing gross underwear. So it's like we get naked basically in the sketch. So we decided, hey, you know what we should do over the holidays when we're our plumpiest? Shoot that sketch where we're in our underwear. And so I went to his house to shoot it with a crew, guys. Don't be pervy. And he had a scale, and we all stepped on it, and I've gained. So it was it was just ripe with emotion. We were so sad. So I'm doing the classic getting in shape, but it's not a good. I'm so lame.
Why?
Because my sister-in-law gave me like cool workout clothes, and I was like January 2nd. I walked out to like do a run, and like my neighbors saw me and they were like, cool. And then my embarrassing moment of the week is related to that, which I can talk about it now. It was really embarrassing. Like a man in a truck saw me checking my pulse while I ran on January 2nd because I thought I might die. And he audibly laughed at me.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I was running in a rich neighborhood and he was in a rich truck, and I'm like, here I am in like Gap gear thinking I look cool and like going, Anyways.
He's like, why don't you buy a treadmill and put it in your house? Run in there.
And I was like, adopt me. It's bad. So I'm trying to lose weight. I am contemplating a Fitbit, which I put out on the internet yesterday to see what people thought.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I don't even really know how Fitbits work. I got one for John for Christmas, but I don't even know what they do or what their deal is. It just seemed like a good thing to buy.
Well, I think it's like it tells you how much calorie. I mean, you can get a heart rate one. Listen, I went too deep in the research.
I don't need that.
But I'm like, how many calories am I actually burning? So then it goes to your MyFitnessPal, and then it says, oh, well, you burnt this much working out, so this is how much you can eat. Because that's
actually great.
Yeah, man. So that's my business. How much can I eat? That's all I want to know.
Yeah, I like to play that tricky game of like, I'll do that. So I do like cardio, but I also do like bar and yoga.
Yeah.
Bar and yoga, I can't really measure. I can I honestly don't even know how many calories you burn in that.
No.
I could Google it and find an answer.
I think
I'm
it's
sure.
inflated, but
I'm sure it is too, because I've looked at hot yoga. I'm like 1,000 calories. It's obviously not
There's no
true.
way.
But when I'm on the treadmill, I will look at it and go, okay, I've accomplished this. That means that now I've earned this.
right.
It's like I'm digging the hole and then quickly filling it.
Yeah. That's what.
Like even just like as I'm on the treadmill, I'm mentally thinking about it. I'm like, I just want a breakfast sandwich. I just want to get through this and get the breakfast sandwich that I rightfully deserve.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I can't. Like when I see these, like I follow CrossFit people because I'm an idiot, but I'm like, man, like they're.
Do you do CrossFit?
I want to, but it's so expensive. I want to.
Is it?
Oh my God, it's so expensive. Yeah, I want to flip a tire and like be a badass bitch. Yeah.
Why is working? This is what pisses me off. Is that everyone's like, ooh, be healthy, eat good, work out. But it's not that accessible. It's so hard to do.
Yeah.
Everything's expensive. Like, healthy food's super expensive.
So
I go
expensive.
into Whole Foods to buy one thing, and it costs me like $600.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I spend so
and
much.
then, like, I actually, so I was doing Pilates on the Reformer machine, which is easily the hardest workout I've ever done.
Oh, it's
like it is
yeah.
so hard. So I actually messaged the place that I went to today because I'm trying to, like, one of my New Year's resolutions is to kind of get a little bit more organized and realize sometimes when I'm doling out money for things that I don't need.
Right.
So I was doing this with my Pilates place. I'm like, honestly, I don't even really do it that much because it's so hard.
Yeah.
That I don't. I mean, if it's good because it's a 45-minute workout, so it's good to get in, get it done, and it's it's an awesome workout. I definitely recommend it. It's just not for me. So, anyways, I messaged a girl today to be like, yeah, can I just buy like classes instead of
The month.
always having this monthly thing because I don't really use it. Anyways, yeah, everything's just expensive. It's like if you want to do. If you want to join any class, and just going to the gym and being like left to your own devices is really hard. Like I don't know what I'm doing at a gym.
I'm clueless. I
have no idea.
Yeah, but it's so true. It's so not accessible, and everyone just kind of walks around a gym looking confused. There's maybe like 3 people that know what they're doing, but like yoga's like I have to work at a yoga studio.
Yoga's expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're out there wondering, give us some regular girl tips on how to friggin' do this on the low.
Please.
Because I don't know.
If I go into a gym, which is honestly like pretty, like I work out, like we actually do have a treadmill at home, so like I do use that a good bit.
Right.
But if I'm not using a treadmill at a gym,
what are you doing there?
I don't know. I'm not lifting weights. Like I don't know what to do with that.
You have to lift weights. It is the key.
Why is it the key? Everyone keeps saying
You
this.
burn way more calories. You burn.
Okay.
When I was doing CrossFit, I did it for a month before I got married. I don't know if we talked about this, but
no.
Oh my God, we haven't? Oh, okay.
No.
So before my wedding, I signed up, and not because I was like, I need to be thin, but I was like, I'm doing this because I have a round face, and we got pictures.
Sure.
Anyways, I signed up and I did a month every day, Monday through Friday at 7 a.m.
Oh my God.
Who am I, you ask? I answer, I do not know. Yeah.
I'm gonna give you deserve a medal.
Thank you. I thought so too.
Or like a key to the city or something.
Oh yeah. So it was every day at 7 in the morning. I saw results in a week.
Really?
A week. And if you know me, I'm not walking around going like,
oh, did we lose connection?
Oh no, I can still see you. Can you still see me? Crazy. And I didn't get bulky or anything, but I was like flat.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man. I love CrossFit. And CrossFit's 45 minutes. It's super quick, so you don't have time to really think about what you're doing. And like, it's not like, oh, I'm doing 10-pound weights. Like, I was lifting like 30-pound weights. I was like deadlifting stuff, like hundreds of pounds that I was like, I can't believe I can do this. It was crazy.
Whoa.
Yeah.
See, like I'm always nervous to do that because I do get bulky. If I start working out, I don't even really use weights and I get like really muscular. I don't know why or how or what. I guess it's just my body type. It's just the way my body is. So like, yeah, if I do something like that, I get very square.
Yeah.
I like lose like any kind of like shape that I have I get like very square. It's very weird.
Well, yeah, I mean, I obviously can't relate to that.
I shouldn't say it's weird. It's just not what I'm trying to do. But even like I have people saying that to me all the time. Like I do like yoga. I do like hot yoga and bar and stuff. And like, yeah, people are always like, oh, your arms look ripped. I'm like, I use like 3-pound weights.
Well,
max.
You are honestly a gifted unicorn and you should jump off a cliff.
No. I'm not saying that in any kind of like a braggadocious way.
Look at these ripped arms. Isn't it too much?
No. But listen, given my specific line of work, I don't need to look like I'm in mega shape.
Right.
I don't want to look like I'm not in shape, but like
you want to be curvy. You want like a womanly shape too.
Yeah.
Right.
And but also I just need to accept my fate and maybe just whatever. But that's why. So I
love that your fate is you just looking pretty healthy and toned. Where my fate, I look like a woman who looks good after having a baby. That's what I determined yesterday.
Oh my God.
No, listen, it's a compliment too, because if I had just had a baby, everyone would be like, you look amazing. And I'd be like, thank you. That's what I am.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. I just have extra stuff. And I thought I was like curvy like a pear. No, I think I'm built like Gwyneth Paltrow, but I just am swollen. Like boxy, like up and down. Like seriously.
That's what I feel like my body is like too. I feel like it's like boxy and then like, I don't know. I just like, I don't know how to lose muscle mass.
Well, you got to just build it in different areas. So it's like when I was doing CrossFit, my ass looked amazing. Like it was like it lifted. And I was like, whoa, I didn't think my butt could lift.
I will say that I've noticed that from doing bar is that like I got a little bit going on in the back.
That's because
a little stacked in the back.
My theory about bar is you just go in, you pay $1 million, and you just lift your leg up for 90 minutes.
More or less, yes. Though, what I will say about bar is that I feel like I've understood more about how specific workouts that you've kind of always done if you work out, like doing those like bridge butt lift things.
Yeah.
I could do those all day long. I was like, okay, whatever.
Right.
Not a big deal. But then once I realized that I wasn't really doing it right, based on like just like verbiage that they use or like, I mean, they are like hands-on with showing you how to do something right, but they'll come in and be like, no, like keep your bra line on the ground.
Oh.
And it's not about the distance that you cover. It's about that push up instead of like the whole range of motion of going up and down. But there's that, and then it really is like those tiny movements I leave there and like I'm in pain the next day. But in like good spots like inner thighs,
that's amazing.
Outer butt. It's great. I really like bar.
I will say
I thought bar was like kind of like, especially like when I lived in New York, I thought it was like one of those like fad kind of like, ooh, Victoria's Secret model workout kind of bullshit. But it's actually a really great workout. And I feel like when I'm in the class, I feel like everyone that's in the class, like all the instructors and stuff are like really tearing the house down. They look great.
Really? Oh, that's a good
it's a good indicator.
Yeah, that's the word. Thank you.
Yeah, because I mean, when you go to yoga sometimes, like someone will just be like, hey, and like super flexible and can do a great
but not shredded
session.
Yeah,
no, not
shredded
at all.
And that's what I want.
But
I want to be slightly shredded. That's my 2017 goal, is to just get, I want to be like, oh, wow, I didn't know she was shredded. Like, that's what I want.
It's nice to have a little like, oh, I didn't know she was working with that. A little mystery.
Yeah, I like tucking my shirts in, and I don't want to turn to the side and be surprised in a photo, which is currently happening.
Especially like with a fupa. Fupas are the worst part.
This is what I'm dealing with. But I will say this to people who are listening and want to get in shape. I did find something on the cheap that I have to recommend before we get into your resolution.
Okay.
And that is, and you're going to laugh at me, I am currently doing the Khloe Kardashian Revenge Body. It's on woman.
What?
Yeah, you Google it. It's Women's Health, and it's a full workout. And you just have to buy weights, which you can get at Target for like $20 or whatever.
Yeah.
So
Amazon Prime.
Yeah. So I have 15-pound weights, and then they have resistant bands that you put around your ankle.
Those are it. Those are the ticket.
So I did it. Yes. So I was doing it for a while, gave up, but I stayed on my fridge. I've started doing it again. It's crazy amazing. Cheap.
So it's a printout. It's not a video.
No. Oh, yeah, there is a video. There's an accompanying video. I'll attach the link in our description. But it's insane. It's insane. So if you do it, please tag us and show me what you're working with.
Yeah, especially like finding those like cheaper workouts. Like I remember one time I like ordered like the Tracy Anderson DVDs to do at home.
Did you like them?
I actually did really like them, but I lived in an apartment and I really always felt like I was inconveniencing my neighbor by my excessive jumping up and down.
Oh, that's the trouble.
So I was
with
always
those.
like a little self-conscious about it because I'm like, am I ruining someone's day by like having these little hops around? And it jacked up my calves too because I was like, you're on your calves the whole time.
What do you do with Tracy Anderson? It is just jumping?
It's a lot of cardio. And she is all about that like 3 pound weight limit kind of thing for the weights. Because I don't know, I'm really relaying like secondhand information because I'm not entirely sure and I haven't obviously researched it, so maybe I should do that before I start talking about something.
Regular girl hot tip, research.
Yeah, do a little research. I actually had to buy nutrition for dummies because like there's so much stuff that I'm just like an old-fashioned calorie counter.
Oh, yeah.
But anyways, but she was saying she has like a theory that you don't really need to use anything that's more than 3 pounds to work out based on her specific workouts.
Right.
But I feel like hers is like kind of like a cardio Pilates. I would say it's the most similar thing. Well, something like that.
You can find a ripped version on YouTube, I'm sure.
Oh, 100%. Actually, there was one website, maybe it was Shape, or I think if you just YouTubed it, but there was like the actual Victoria's Secret Angels workouts, and they were pretty good.
Really?
It was like one of it was maybe I don't know, it was like a Teen Vogue or a Shape or something like that. This was a while ago, but I'm sure if you just searched it, they pop up. But they had like some decent little workouts in them, and they are the kind of workouts that you look at it and you're like, I can move my leg in a circle all day long, and it's not a big deal.
Right.
But if you actually focus on like flexing or pointing your toe or like doing these different things, like that's what makes all the difference. These are the things I learned at bar.
Listen, we got some classic hot tips in that segment, in my New Year's resolution segment. You'd be a fool not to try them out. You'd be a fool.
No, I agree.
You'd be a fool.
You'd be a fool. And that's on you.
And that is on you.
That is on you in this new year. Also, if I see one other Instagram post that says like new year, new me, or walking into 2017 like ... I can't handle it.
Yeah.
Why is this the trend every year and I've only just really noticed it now? Why is everyone posting that?
I don't know, because they're lying. They're lying to themselves.
Instagram's so stupid. It's the internet's so stupid sometimes.
And yet it rules my life.
Me too. When I'm bored, it's all I look at.
I know.
I scroll. I watch videos of. I watched a bulldog just breathing a humidifier.
Oh my God.
For about 30 solid seconds, and was like wholeheartedly entertained.
Do you ever just scroll through Instagram and go, oh, someone do something interesting? And it's like, like
boring.
Just sitting no pants in my living room going, everyone's got to get a life. Why aren't I working? Why aren't I where I'm supposed to be? Ugh.
That is the internet's downfall. Full-blown downfall.
Now, let's quickly touch base about your New Year's resolution, which is to get organized, which, listen, I love a journal. I love a plan. I don't follow through, so let's dig in. What's going on?
Yeah. So I need to get more organized in regards of things like my Pilates class. Am I doing it as often as I thought I was going to? No. Do I need to spend $100 a month to not show up? Definitely not.
Absolutely.
Need to cinch that up. And I find I've got a couple different things like that, of things that just like come out of my bank account each month that I'm like, what is this? What am I paying for?
Me too.
So I've been like going through this, and sometimes those things are like hard to unsubscribe from. You know, is it Jen Atkins? That she's like a hairstylist.
Oh yeah, she did the Way or the
yeah. Yeah, so I signed when she like released her Way line. She had like a dry beach spray and a wet beach spray and then a dry texturizer, and you can, which was genius if you style your hair a bunch, which I actually don't, it turns out. But you can get them on a 3-month period that they just ship out to you every 3 months.
Oh, cool.
Which is great. But I didn't really use it that much, and I have like, I could go supply a hair salon with how much Way products that I have. So it's like, yeah, I have like unopened boxes of this product, and it smells great, and I like it. It's personally not gritty enough for what I like. I'm more of a what's it called?
Bumble and Bumble.
No, not Bumble and Bumble.
Oribe.
It's a dry texture. Oribe. Oribe is my jam.
It is.
I love Oribe. It gets me where I need to be.
It's pricey, but guys, it's freaking worth it. It really is.
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit pricey. You can even get the travel sized ones though, and they last a good bit. But I feel like nothing else compares to that one.
It's
for me.
true.
It just does, especially with short hair.
Oh.
Short hair, there's no room for, you can't mess around. You have to have gritty hair when your hair's short.
Oh, I had like a clean hair day yesterday with short hair, and I was like, I looked like it was bad. It just slicked down. Like, it needs to be gritty and dirty. You need the lift.
So, yesterday, I was in Jacksonville, Florida, and got up to go to work, and realized that my hotel shower was not working.
Oh no.
So I'm turning it on. I'm like, what's going on? Why is this not happening? And I needed to do my hair yesterday. Right. I also lost my straightening iron during this trip.
Oh my God, Renee, we got to talk about this.
Continue
your story, but I will bring this up later.
I'm the worst.
We'll bring it up.
So anyway, that my hair was all braided yesterday. It's in fact still braided.
It looks amazing. I will just say that. I'm
happy with it.
Yeah, it looks good.
I love a good braid. I'm all about the braids.
Yeah.
But anyways, the moral of the story is that I'm frustrated because my water won't work before I leave to go to work. And I'm like, okay, well, whatever. I guess I'll just shower once I'm done working. Come back to the hotel. Mm-hmm. And we stopped and got like a bite to eat after the show. I had like some wings. And I ate wings. I was the only one that ate wings. And anyways, we go to like walk in the hotel room and are just hit with this gust. We thought that the room was on fire.
Really?
Thought that there was a fire in the room. This gust comes out as soon as we open the door. Because we couldn't tell when the water was on or off, the water was running for 10 hours straight.
Oh,
like I feel bad as a human being that happened. But how was there no alarm or like some kind of system to know that the temperature of this room was at like 105 degrees?
Oh my God.
The whole room, everything was wet. The walls were wet. The TV was wet. The counter, like everything. We had to change rooms, obviously. But it was, I guess that would be like my embarrassing moment of the week. But that's more of like, I just felt bad that happened.
Oh
like
God.
What a horrifying thing to do.
Were they mad at you?
No, not at all.
Really?
Oh, also that's why, because they were working on one of the rooms and they shut off the water in the hotel. That's why none of the water was working, so we couldn't tell.
Oh, right.
What the deal was with it.
Jeez.
But I know. And they were like, oh, it should be on in 15 minutes, which like it wasn't because we left after that. But yeah, man.
Oh my God.
Isn't that crazy?
Oh my God. That is like truly terrifying.
Yeah, it's like really bad.
Ooh.
Like that's bad on like so many levels. But anyways, I decided to share it with you guys because I don't know why.
And you know what? That's the theme of this entire podcast.
Not sure why.
Not sure why I told you that. That should have been our alternative title.
Yeah.
Not sure why I told you that.
It was just such like It was one of the craziest things I've ever seen. It was a giant steam room, and I feel so guilty and horrible as a human being that happened.
Yeah.
I need to I feel like I should donate to some environmental cause or something.
Just the water cause. Pick a water cause.
Yeah.
Pick a water cause. Don't tell them.
I'm going to.
Yeah, don't tell them that story, but do donate. Yeah.
I'm going to do that actually as soon as we get off of here.
Really?
I have to. I'm obligated now. I said it, and I told everybody this horrible thing happened. I think I have to.
Oh, well, okay. I support you. I support you in this quest.
I think I don't. At this point, I see no other choice.
Well, dare I say, new year, new you. Anyways, okay, we need to.
Okay, wait.
We need to talk about. You got off track a little. We both
I
did
did.
because I wanted to know about this hair product. And I will have more questions after this podcast.
Yes. Okay, so back to my New Year's resolution.
You're not organized.
Yeah. I'm not organized.
No.
I'm clearly not organized.
Oh.
I need to check it
Yeah.
before I wreck it. But yeah, it's just organizing things. I actually was really proud of myself. I went and opened up a business account,
Whoa.
bank account the other day. I'm getting that stuff taken care of, getting finances in order.
That's amazing.
Because that stuff's really important. And once you hit a certain age, you really start to value having money in your bank account.
Oh,
It's a really nice thing.
I would love that.
Yeah, it's being organized and being smart with your money, because I feel like sometimes I'm not always the most financially savvy person.
Oh.
So becoming more educated on that stuff and trying to do the right things to set up myself for a better future. Doing the bank account and talking to financial advisors. So anyways, that's one thing that I definitely want
That's
to
impressive.
conquer. I've kind of got the wheels in motion. But honestly, that stuff is so over my head,
Oh.
and because I'm so uneducated on it, I really need someone to hold my hand for it. And I just feel like such a stupid baby. I go into the bank and they're like, well, what do you want it for X, Y, Z? I'm like, what do you recommend?
Oh, I have no
I'm
idea.
not really sure.
No.
Yeah, I have no clue. And people are just handing me these folders and just take it to the bank. And I'm like, okay. But then they've got follow-up questions that I can't accurately answer. So it is it's a daunting task, which I think is obviously why people put off doing that stuff.
Oh,
Yeah. It's very confusing.
I wouldn't even know where to begin. I don't even understand the concept of a budget. I'm just
Yeah.
groceries just cost what they cost, right?
Yeah, that's more or less. Yeah, so long as you're not always buying $4 avocados or artichokes. I mean, those will get expensive.
Yeah.
But I love having avocados in the house.
I always have an avocado.
have to.
Someone was because I was complaining about being a little pudgy, and they're like, well, what are you eating? And I was like, I don't know, I eat pretty healthy. I was like avocados. And they're like, how many avocados? I was like, I don't one a day. And they're like, that's too much. I'm like, I'm indulgent. I love avocados.
Somebody said that to me too, because I like making an avocado toast, and they're like, there's X amount of fat in that, right? And I was like, go blow me.
Yeah. Go
F off.
Go effing blow me, she says. Man, you're killing it today.
It probably came out just like that, just so awkwardly. Why don't you go ahead and blow me, sir? What? What did you say, ma'am? No, what?
Wow, you seem very upset, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you for censoring.
I crossed your line.
Yeah. My God. Well, I have to bring up to the listeners because it's funny that you're like, I'm doing all this financial stuff. I'm really getting my life together. But then I lost my curling iron, my laptop adapter. I don't know the internet, and I forgot how to walk the other day. I'm just what is going on with you?
So here's the real problem.
Okay.
So and I'm gonna for sure place blame a little bit here. So just get ready.
Oh,
for
I can't
it.
wait.
None of this is my fault.
I'm gonna tell you that it is out the gate. It is. But let's hear the story for fun.
I'm gonna reel it back.
Yeah.
Okay, so first things first, I lost my straightening iron. I lost my straightening iron because we went to stay in a hotel in Fort Lauderdale,
okay,
which was not booked for the amount of days that we needed.
Right.
Not my fault. I didn't book it. So we had to switch rooms for our last day, and I tucked my straightening iron under one of the racks in the bathroom.
That's a mistake.
Because I packed quickly to move to the other room. I had also left my cell phone in there.
Renee, I truly will not and cannot. I will not and cannot.
I got that returned to me, and then I just lost my momentum to even ask them to go back to look for my flat iron. But to be fair, I need a new flat iron because my flat iron has no you can't adjust the heat on it. So I think it's just scorching my hair anyways. It's for the best.
Blessing in disguise.
Screw the flat iron. Screw it.
Sure.
I'm moving on. I'm gonna get a better one.
Right.
That's gone. And then I landed today. And this would have been a way bigger disaster if I was actually being proactive. At 12 o'clock, I was like, I'm going to go upstairs and set up for the podcast.
Great.
Because I got this new microphone. I wanted to make sure everything was set
Absolutely.
up. And then I was like, oh, where's my charger for my laptop?
Okay.
Still, I don't know where it is. I'm sure it'll show up just like my laptop did, which is the one I'm working on right now. I'm the worst.
Yep.
But I feel like it's because there's still guests here. We've had a lot of guests.
Listen, you don't need to whisper because it's still your fault.
It's gone. I looked everywhere. So we had to take my laptop. But I bought a karaoke machine on Christmas Eve, which was the best decision I've made in so long.
Yeah.
Like, just tore down the damn house.
Oh, love a karaoke moment.
I sounded like you for the rest of the week.
Hello.
Like I blew out my voice. Killed it.
What is your karaoke song?
It turns out I've got a few.
Yeah, me too.
I've got a couple go-tos. I always used to think that I wanted to do like Bathwater by No Doubt.
Wow.
It's a very high. It's ambitious.
Yeah.
I get ambitious when I do karaoke.
Yeah.
And I like to do a lot of Amy Winehouse.
That's
I like
a good
to
call.
do Valerie.
That's a good one.
Valerie and You Know He's No Good, maybe. And Back to Black's always a good classic one. I love Amy Winehouse. Though.
It's so mine is much different, as in it's the song Black Velvet. Anyways, love that.
Like Alana Miles.
Yeah, man, that's my go-to.
Yes.
Black Velvet.
Sometimes. So when I'm driving, I often I feel like I fantasize and romanticize the idea of how karaoke goes down.
Yeah.
Because I think it's going to be my breakout performance and everyone's going to finally realize my talent.
Listen, we talk about this every podcast and it will continue in this. A regular girl hot tip, Renee and I think we can sing.
Very ambitious.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you want a Queen cover coming up?
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, you want Under Pressure done? No problem.
Oh,
I'm on it.
You do not need to ask me twice to sing Total Eclipse of the Heart. I will do it. I will do it without you even asking. I will goddamn guarantee it. Yeah.
I'll like step up like a little bit like, oh, I don't know, should I do this song? And then like as soon as I've gotten one song out of the way, I'm like, next song's mine. I become like karaoke hog, I think.
Me too. Anyways, you were saying with your lost things, that could...
Anyway, we had to move over the laptop for some kind of air server crap. I'm not sure. I was not in charge of how that was going down because obviously I could not have handled it.
Right. I will tell everyone the text I was getting, I could sense the sheer panic in the text being like, I'm at Target. I don't know where to get this adapter. I was laughing so hard. And I was just like, what is happening in Renee's world right now?
Wednesdays are hard for me. Wednesdays are difficult functioning days.
This makes me sad now. Now you're going to be like, oh, Wednesday's coming up. I'm going to lose something.
Well, here's the deal is that traveling with a laptop I hate.
Why? Get a laptop. Well, who doesn't travel with a laptop? I've never heard of this.
The reason why I don't like it is because I've got to take it out going through security, and for some reason that's too much for me.
Oh my God.
I don't like it.
Renee. Oh, Renee.
I know. I've got these weird tics. I got a weird tic, and that's one of them.
I want to do a wife swap, but I'll just come to your house. John can go wherever, and I'm just gonna show you how to get through a day where it's gonna be all right. Just take the laptop out; it'll be okay.
What do you think would happen if John and Brendo spent the day together?
I don't think much would be said.
I don't think so either. They would just sit there in silence.
They would find something on TV and just drink more than we think, I'm pretty sure, but it'd be quiet.
So great.
A lot of like, yeah, that too. Yeah, guy. Cool, huh? Stuff like that.
Just like playing with the dogs and stuff.
Oh yeah, being like dog. Like both of them would just be like pointing at things and waiting for us to come home.
What? How? And I guess there's something illegal about just setting up nanny cams and just watching that go down, but that's very funny.
Well, first of all, I think the scene would be hilarious, and then cut to me just yelling at you to just figure it out. That'd be a good episode. Listen, I'm pitching it.
It's a great network show. We should pitch it to somebody.
Oh, just the odd,
good stuff.
yeah, the odd couples. We all have to live together, and
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm really hoping that my other charger turns up.
Let's
because
pray.
Now, but the charger I even bought at Target, I went in and I was like, I needed it for my new stupid rose gold stupid laptop.
It's beautiful though.
It's so dumb. And they didn't even have it because it's new. They didn't have that charger.
Why didn't you go to the Apple store?
Because that would have taken way longer.
You go in, you go charger. They go here, and then they come to you, and then you pay right there. You know how it goes.
I know, but I don't have an Apple store near me.
Oh, you don't? Oh.
No, that's why Target. And I left the house at like 12:20, knowing that we wanted to record, and I was like, I got a boogie. I had to hit it and quit it.
Damn right, you got a boogie. I'm now saying that. This is a regular old hot tip. Boogie, cool way to say, I'm just gonna go to the store.
I got a boogie.
I got a boogie.
I'm boogieing on out of here.
Listen, guys, I got a boogie.
You can't say that and not moonwalk out of the scene.
Oh, that laugh scared me. It was so deep.
I love when I catch myself off guard with how loud and obnoxious my laugh is. Sometimes, like when it like echoes back in your ear, you're like, "Oh, it was too much. I'm sorry."
Oh, sometimes I hear myself genuinely laughing, going, "You have nothing to prove."
Yeah,
It's too
nothing's
loud.
that funny.
It's funny that your resolution is to be organized, because that was kind of mine. Like the middle of this year, and The Onion came out with this like joke, amazing headline yesterday about like woman finds like peace in her new large leather journal. Dude, I have an agenda.
Did you get one?
No, I have one. That's why I was laughing. I was like, I'm so basic. Like, I bought this agenda.
Regular girls. Look, I've got one too. Mine just doesn't have anything in it.
Yeah, we're just a bunch of, oh, I like yours. Hers just says etc. on it. No, mine is like this black leather journal. It's called a passion planner.
Oh, okay. Where'd you get it from?
The internet.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not from Target or anything, but it's like every month, like they have your monthly reflections, and then like your week, you set like personal and work goals, and then it's like, it's just for creative people. But
So sometimes I feel like those things are ridiculous.
Yeah,
but everybody swears by them.
Yeah, I suggest a passion planner.
It's like,
I think it's like $20, but it looks really nice and whatever.
It's almost like meditation, where everyone's like, you should just meditate. I've tried to do it with like that Headspace app, and like, yeah, I'm sure it helps organize. Like that would help to mentally organize me. I'm sure.
Meditating.
Maybe, but it's one of those things that people say it and you're like, I'm never going to do that.
Right.
And that's how I feel about a journal, because I actually have a bunch of empty journals or what could be journals around the house, and I just never do it. I wrote in it once in Madrid because I thought that was a romantic place to start writing in a journal.
Ooh, that is kind of a romantic place. Just start writing in it. You'll be surprised.
Yeah.
You'll be surprised.
Yeah, I bet. How long have you been on this journal?
I have been on this journal for like 6 months. And
oh, wow.
Yeah, and like, you know, I was lame and like bought highlighters and stuff, so I was like excited to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's kind of cool because you do these monthly reflections, and it's like, there's some months where I was like, I'm the worst, this sucks, and then some months I'm like, I figured it out, and then the next month I'm like, couple steps back, you guys. But it's kind of cool to reflect on it. But I'm so that, like, I got my sister-in-law crystals for Christmas.
Yes. Where'd you get these from? Spencer Pratt? Where'd you get these crystals?
Well, I don't want to brag or anything, but there's a crystal store right near my house.
Oh, is this by the psychic by you?
It is connected to the psychic. Yes.
Yes.
And I walked in and I was like, hey, I have a friend who wants to dip her toe in some of these. And I bought some crystals. So I'm so into that stuff. I will buy into a journal, I'll buy into the crystals. I learned a lot from this woman at this crystal store.
So yesterday, okay, tell me some of the things that you learned, first of all.
Oh.
But I have things that I would like to tag on to this.
Of course. There's like, there was this one crystal that I got. It was not really pretty, but it was for intestinal health.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, it makes sense because it looks like shit. But yeah, I don't know. Like some of them you have to charge by the moonlight. I found like if you're gonna really just start with crystals, start with a clear quartz because it's the most powerful.
Are crystals expensive? They can be, right?
Oh, they can be, yes. And it was crazy, like, and I am like a fool for doing this, but when I got home, I was like, well, I bought the rocks, and now I've just been calling the crystals rocks.
The rocks.
And I'm like, I paid like $30, and they're tiny for rocks.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, for
But
rocks.
for rocks. But she's
brought some-
starting to see results. So I don't
Really?
Well, she opened it. I think she was like, I was worried that she might not enjoy it, but she thinks like she's just in a good place, but I'm saying it's the crystals.
Sometimes you just need to be like pushed in that direction,
Yeah.
but also like sometimes things can be a bit of a placebo as well, where you're like, it's the crystals. The crystals are making me have this other energy. But so I went to Sedona, and I got into making these like sprays that you use to kind of like chill you out. That has it was like patchouli and cedar.
Yeah, you were saying this.
Yeah, and there were like I actually had a girlfriend of mine. Crap, I can't remember the name of the company, but there's a company in Canada that makes these like great like travel kit things, and she got me one for my birthday, and it came with this. Oh, it's sage. Sage is the other thing that's in it.
Yeah.
And it sprays you, but it just like calms you down. So this guy was, when we were in Sedona, was giving us kind of a rundown on what these different sprays do,
Right.
how they can kind of like cleanse your mind or like chill you out in a certain way. But we also stopped and bought like a couple different like rocks, and we still have them in the house. We had like onyx. I can't. That's the only one that I feel like I pass all the time because it's at the bar. Not that I'm just passing the bar. It's just where the main door is. But yeah, I was looking yesterday on the Free People website because I look on it when I'm bored, and I didn't realize that they have a whole health section. So they have like this lucid dreaming elixir.
What?
Yeah, and then they have a lucid dreaming tea, and then they sell crystals on Free People now.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't buy those.
I'm not going to. And I looked at them and I was like, it seems like a little gimmicky, but.
No, but listen, I don't say that because I don't believe in crystals because, listen, it's a regular girl confirmation. I do.
Yeah,
but
you're into them.
You got to find your crystals from a weird store where the girl's weird and it's a weird transaction.
You got to feel the crystal too,
Yeah,
right?
man.
Don't you have to like kind of like,
Yes.
You've got to be drawn to the crystal.
Listen,
I get that.
The woman said that, and I was buying it for my sister-in-law, and they were like, oh, this is for like her like dynamics I was drawn to, and they were like, you set a good intention, and I was like, listen, I like this store because everything I'm doing you're saying is right.
That's great.
It was weird.
Going in stores, you also like if you're getting into that world,
Yeah.
you need to be in that world because they also will steer you in the right direction,
Right.
tell you what you need to be told, and because you really need a little guidance.
And listen, I will say I was skeptical about the crystals until, I don't know if I said this in a previous podcast, but Busy Phillips, who I religiously follow on Instagram, she's amazing. She was walking outside and was like, oh, I just got to pick up my crystals. I was energizing them in the moonlight. And I was like, confirmed. I'm just going to get a few. But it was really cool.
Hey, I like the idea of charging something in the moonlight.
Right? Isn't that cool?
Yeah,
I think
it's
it's
very
cool. I
cool.
think it's cool.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. You know what? You know what would be fun? Have you been to Sedona?
No.
Oh my God, we could like meet in the middle in Sedona.
Oh my-
and do a Sedona trip.
Let's
It
do.
would rock your face off.
Let's do a Sedona trip. I would love to.
Yeah, it would rock your world. Especially they've got like different vortexes
What?
that you walk through, and they've got like different energy sources. It's a trip.
Really?
It's so cool. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's like up your alley.
Okay, the second I get a silk moo, then we are going.
Perfect. I've got lots.
And then I want to do like a jeweled turban. I just want to be covered in colors and silks. And go,
I want jewel tones, please.
tell me my future, Sedona. No, I'm down. I would
So
love
good.
to go. And
Yeah, it's really fun.
okay, well, this trip is now cemented in history on this podcast.
Yes. It's cemented history, and then we can do a podcast from Sedona.
Listen, that's just perfect, and it makes all.
Bam.
Before we go, because we're almost, I can't believe it's like almost been like 50 minutes. I want to
know.
bring up Nashville, which is not. It's not a good segue, but guys, listen. Here on Regular Girls, we are big fans of Nashville.
It's one of the only shows that I religiously watch.
Yeah, and me too. Although I watch a lot of crap television. Yeah, I'm not selective. Renee is more so. I watch so much. But if you do not watch Nashville, I recommend. I watched it all on Hulu. I
God.
caught up in like last year was my big Nashville year where I fully caught up.
I feel like I've been watching it from the get-go, but I watch mine on Hulu as well because I'm usually not home when
Oh
it
my
airs, I
God.
don't think. But I always, because I catch it. It airs Thursdays now, so it'll be airing today.
Today,
when the podcast is
it's out. Catch up.
Yeah, it's out. Today's the day.
Oh my God.
But okay, so just because we're running low on time
Yes.
here, why don't we do a quick synopsis? Who give me some of your ebbs and flows of the characters.
Okay. I love Connie Britton, not in this show, but I love Connie Britton. Like her in Friday Night Lights, like she's just a babe. She's just a total smoke show.
She's such a babe.
I don't think she can sing, and her songs are boring.
I actually have all of the soundtracks and
me
stuff.
too.
And I don't like her songs either.
Me too. I'm always like skip. Like Brendan always makes fun of me because you know that one song she had where it's like keep it on the sweet side. Like
oh yeah.
Brendan always comes in the room and sings that. I'm like, get out of here. I love Scarlett, although she's getting lamer.
What is her deal? So I love Scarlett. She's like this adorable little fairy.
Crap.
She's so cute. I'm not gonna lie, I definitely still stand by the fact that I liked her hair when it was long and ethereal.
Me too.
She looks great with short hair. She's a beautiful girl. Who cares? It doesn't matter. Whatever.
Yeah, she's stunning. She's stunning, but
she's so beautiful, and she's such a cute little actress. And I really like her songs, but I feel like she doesn't even like really perform that much on the show anymore.
No, and she's like too angelic. Like in the first couple of seasons, she was like boning all these dudes, and it was awesome. And she was like, whatever, like I'll just do whatever I want. And now she's like, I love animals, and everything's great, and I just can't help but be so perfect. It's like, where'd your character go?
Yeah, I need her to start dropping some F-bombs.
Yes.
And like maybe just
grit it up.
I don't like. Yeah, smoke a cigarette.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Something. Like, have a drink. I also I started to come around on crap. I'm dropping her name right now. The girl.
Hayden Panettiere.
No, the girl with the dark hair. She was dating Oliver.
Yeah,
Hudson.
she's off the show now.
Is she done?
Have you? Well, I feel like I'm giving spoilers now, but like this current season, she wasn't on it. Like this last episode, because the premiere.
I saw the premiere, but maybe I'm just forgetting how the last season ended.
There was no
she a goner.
Well, there was no Luke. No, she wasn't a goner, but there was no Luke. Okay. Maybe you know what? She's probably just not. She was probably just not on that episode, which is weird. After like being canceled and then coming back, they aren't like here's all of the characters and where they are.
Yeah. Also, the young daughters I really really like. You don't like them?
They're amazing. Listen, they're all good. Like they're good singers, but like I am not watching Nashville to see a 16-year-old yell at her nerdy 11-year-old sister because she doesn't get it.
Okay, I don't need to see that, but I do like seeing the nasty side of Nashville where people are trying to seduce her and like get her to sign these record contracts.
That was awesome.
And she's abandoning her mom, and she's a killer singer. Do you follow her on Instagram?
Of course I do. I think although I do turn into a small mother when I see her on Instagram, and I'm like, put a coat on. Like she's just a little too.
She's starting to dabble.
Oh,
yeah.
She's dabbling in some sensual looks where I'm like,
definitely.
And I'm like, I think her parents took that photo, and that's what's even weirder for me.
That's bad. That's bad. Yeah.
Have you Googled her parents?
Sure have.
The dad is nuts.
They're like rockabilly, aren't they?
Yeah, I can't handle it. I mean, we've talked about this before, but my dad shows up in like a flared jean. I will never talk to him again.
My dad would show up in like bike shorts.
Oh, see, that's fine. That's kind of that's a dad thing. If my dad was like, or I'm like, what'd you do to your hair? And he's like, oh, I got some frosted tips. I'd be like, we're done. If my dad starts wearing regular sunglasses that don't fully wrap around his whole head, like, he buys Ray-Bans. I can't. Like, listen.
Stick to your dad.
The dad's too stylish. Anyways,
he's got a pompadour.
I will say, like, what's his name? What's the dude's name? The hot guy in the show. Gunner.
Gunner. Yeah.
Although I started following him on Instagram, he got less attractive to me because he's always like, I love Barry's Boot Camp. And I'm like, just get out of here. He's like a real skinny, like, actor guy.
Oh, I don't like that.
But he's a babe.
I'm not that into that.
He's a total babe.
Yeah, I'm excited to see where the season goes. I'm very excited that it's got picked up by CMT.
Yes.
I'm very, very happy because I was very devastated the show was coming to an end. So I'm very happy it's going to be back.
And if you watch it, let us know because we will talk about
please.
it. We will talk about it.
We're gonna talk about it this whole season.
We'll do a check-in.
We're gonna dedicate more time than we are now. We will thoroughly break things.
Yeah,
down.
we'll check in because it's so good. Although this, I'm worried. I'm worried about the season. I don't know where it's gonna go. There's a lot of things in the air.
I need Hayden Panettiere just to get her shit together and just start loving
her kid again.
Yeah, let's like get it together. But she went through some stuff in that
But now maybe she can't walk. It's too much.
I just think the stakes have gotten so high with every situation with her that it's like kind of.
Listen,
it's kind of fallen off a little bit. I feel like the show needs to like scale it back to like what it originally used to be, like just like the trials and tribulations. I want to see people in Nashville trying to make it and trying to like get their careers off the ground. It's not even really about that anymore.
I know.
Let's get back to that.
I know, and I will bring up in the next episode my theory on Connie Britton not wanting to be on the show. It's just my own opinion, but I consider it a pretty juicy scoop.
We're gonna wait for the juice?
No, I can just throw it in. So she did this interview and like I can't remember which show it was on. It might have been Seth Meyers. I don't know why I'm thinking that. But he was like, "Oh my God, so the show's canceled?" Like when it was originally canceled. And she was like, "Yeah, it's just how it goes. So now I'll be moving back to LA and my friends are really excited for me to be back." Like not really like sad. But she's like, "Oh, but
no."
She's like, "Of course the show was like amazing and the fans are amazing and but I'm moving. You got to move on, right? You got to
on to the next."
So I was like, "Ooh, she was ready to leave." And now that it's like back, Ellen's like, "So now you're on the show." And then Connie's like, "Yes, I am. I'm there till the end." And I was like, "Oh
Damn.
No."
I don't understand why somebody would prefer to live in LA instead of Nashville. Nashville rules.
But she maybe again, I don't know her, but maybe she just didn't want to be on the show, and her whole life is in LA, probably friends.
No, that's true. I get it.
Anyways, this is just my theory, but I don't think she wants to be on.
If you're living in LA and you're Connie Britton rich, I guess you can just avoid everything and go to Katsuya all the time.
Oh my God.
Wherever. Where do people eat in LA now? I have no idea.
Oh my God, I don't know. The deli meats at Target, like that's where I'm at.
Go to the Grove.
Yeah. No, I look forward to the day of being Connie Britton rich.
That'd be great. Like, I don't care. Just come to my shack in Malibu.
Oh my God, I'm loving this Connie Britton that you're describing.
Wouldn't that be awesome? God, I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll
dip our toe.
So Nashville will be airing tonight, so we're gonna get all caught up. And we will have an entire Nashville breakdown, and I'm gonna like take notes and make sure that I have all the characters' names because I haven't watched it in forever. So when I'm drawing blanks on people's names, I feel like that's pretty.
We'll get caught up. I mean, like I don't know if you watched The Bachelor too. We can discuss that. I'll
get into The Bachelor.
Oh, I just started doing an after show called After the Tears.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, girl.
Who do you do it with?
Just myself.
Oh, well, damn. I can certainly chime in on
Please.
that.
No, I do. I streamed the first stream this Monday, and now I'm going to do the East Coast stream. So then I'll stream right after the East Coast because it was just too late. But I had a good time chatting about my theories. It's so sad.
Oh, my God. I love that.
I'm too old.
Whatever.
But
it's great.
Oh, my God. I can't even believe this is like... We've come to the end. This is incredible.
Come to the end.
I wanted to.
This is our.
Sorry, I just cut you off. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say it's our very first regular Girls of 2017.
It feels good. We're trying to get more organized. Yeah. We're gonna keep losing our stuff. We're
gonna be in shape.
I am gonna run in really cool workout clothes until I feel like I'm gonna die and check my pulse.
That is half the battle.
Also, let me.
So long as I look cool in workout gear, I've made it.
Yeah. Oh God. I just want to be able to take my tank top off and go like, yeah, I was shredded. That's my goal. Let me know if I should get a Fitbit. But what I wanted to say was all the people who listen to our track, the Spotify list that you made over the holidays. Oh, people were into that.
Thanks, guys.
It was so fun.
I actually loved putting that together. I was like downstairs just like manically like looking up songs, like adding them to the file. I actually loved doing that. We need to find some more things to do that are like that. I like that interactive stuff.
I think, yeah. So let us know if you guys have any ideas. Also, I think we should do a karaoke Spotify list, like our go-to jams.
Oh, yeah. That'll just help me in my future as well.
Right. And it'll just help me too.
Just to have.
Those are just going to be good tunes. But
yeah,
I loved all the photos of people just drinking wine and just listening to music away from their families was my favorite. Because I was doing the same. But it was so nice. But do you have anything else to say, Renee, before we go?
What would I like to say? I would like to say, don't tweet out "New Year, New Me."
No, okay, that's a hot tip.
We're walking into 2017. ...
Like, yep.
But yeah, be healthy, be organized, get it together. And do the things you want to do. Maybe follow the journal idea. I'm going to get on the journal bandwagon. I'm going to really give it a go.
Okay.
I'm going to really give it a go.
We should like set up like a list of like we should get like a little blog going or something and set up our things, the things to get. We'll discuss
That's
that.
actually a great
Yeah,
idea.
we'll discuss that. We'll get that going.
So we're going to tack on doing all of these things onto our list of things.
Yeah, we have many, many things to do. Do I have anything to say? I think I'm probably going to get a Fitbit after this conversation. So
yeah, it sounds good.
You know, I'll probably be walking to Best Buy after this to get my little Fitbit, but we live your life.
Sync that thing up to MyFitnessPal. It's genius.
Oh yeah, you can get a crew there, you can get a community. Anyways, this is lame now, but I guess until next week, guys. Thanks for listening.
Thanks, guys. See you next week. Well, we won't see you. Hear us next week.
And hopefully my voice is back to human level.
I hope it's not. I like it like that.
Bye.